Roostertail Talk, a podcast dedicated to everything related to the sport we all love, hydroplane racing. I'm your host, David Newton, and it's time once again, so sit back, relax, and welcome to Roostertail Talk. It is February 4th, 2020, and this is episode 20 of Roostertail Talk. Now, it's the off-season and things are pretty slow in the hydroplane racing world. The racing season is months away. I've been scouring through the news and rumor mills, but there's nothing much going on right now. So I decided to go digging through the archives, and I came across an audio recording of the 1968 Gold Cup race held in Detroit, Michigan. This is a significant race for a few different reasons. This was Billy Shoemaker's second and last Gold Cup victory. He repeated his victory from the year before, 1967. But this was also the Bardol's last race victory, and last race victory for Ole Bardol. But with the good also comes the bad, as this also resulted in Colonel Warner Gardner's tragic death from injuries sustained in a crash in the final heat while racing the Eagle Electric hydroplane. Now, the audio is kind of sketchy in some areas, so please bear with it. Some areas it's easier to hear than others, and unfortunately, it doesn't have the rerun of the final heat. But regardless, I think you're going to enjoy the recording. So without further ado, let's listen into the 1968 Gold Cup.
The sounds you heard are some of the typical sounds. Again, here we are down at the Gold Cup race. I'm walking down to the pits right now from where we're sitting. We're about 10 minutes away from the start of Heat 1A. Eagle Electric, one of the boats in Heat 1A, just pulling out, just starting up. Boat number 2 in the race. Miss Madison's just starting out now. That's the third boat in Heat 1A. Horace Club just starting up now. Here we go. Miss Budweiser is also in Heat 1A, so that gives us 5 boats for Heat 1A. The 5 boats in Heat 1A are just warming up on the backstretch, just going by the yacht club right directly across from us. Atlas Van Lines is coming right towards us out of the Roostertail turn, going right by now. We got a little wet on that. He came so close he threw spray at us. House Club coming around the Roostertail right by me. This is still warm up, no race yet. All 5 boats are running in their warm up. Miss Eagle Electric is the favorite. 4 minutes to race. 3 minutes to race time. 2-minute gun. They're jockeying for position now. They're coming up for the start. They're on the Roostertail turn now. They're jockeying. Here they come, right towards us now. On the start. Here we go. Listen to them go. It's Madison. Madison was over the starting line first. All 5 boats are still in. Madison's on the outside. Going down towards the Belle Isle turn. Eagle Electric took over the lead in the Belle Isle turn and is now coming into the backstretch, approaching the yacht club. Got about a 10-length lead. Budweiser's in second. They're coming around the Roostertail turn. Eagle Electric in the lead. Coming right at us now. Must have went dead in the water down by the Belle Isle turn. Hold on now. it's a three-boat race at this point. Budweiser's pulling up on Eagle Electric in the back stretch. Budweiser's passing him in the back stretch. Eagle Electric's on the inside, though. They're forcing Budweiser to the outside. But Budweiser's making a race, and then he's coming around the Roostertail turn. Here he comes. There's two boats. There they go. Budweiser's in the lead. That was Atlas Skylines in third place. Three Budweiser's got about a 10-length lead on Eagle Electric. They're coming out of the lower Delisle turn now. They're coming into the backstretch. Here, so there should be a good race back there. Budweiser's holding his lead. As a matter of fact, I think he's increasing it on the backstretch. He's really rolling. They're coming around the Roostertail turn. Budweiser's still in the lead over Eagle Electric. Here he comes. Here he comes. Still a good race. Two-boat race, though, now. Two-boat race now. Atlas Van Lines is coming around the Roostertail turn now, coming towards me, so you can get an idea how far behind she is. Here she is. Budweiser's still in the lead, about, maybe 20-length lead now, going down the backstretch. Gardner's going to try and take him on this Roostertail turn. Gardner's coming wide this time, right close to us. There they are. Atlas Van Line's about a half a lap behind now, so they're really running away from him. Eagle Electric picking up a little. Eagle Electric picking up a little. Eagle just passed them. Just come out of the Roostertail. They're in the Roostertail turn. Here they come. A two-boat race right to the finish. Last lap. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Let's see who's doing it. Eagle Electric. Eagle Electric took him right on the Roostertail turn on the last lap and took him. Budweiser got second. Warner Gardner driving Eagle Electric. All right, one more lap. I'm sorry. I thought it was the fifth lap. They were on the fourth lap. So I guess the checkered flag is out. No, the checkered flag was out, wasn't it? Yeah, I was right, Tom. Atlas just got the checkered flag for third place. So it's first place Eagle Electric, second place Miss Budweiser, and third place Atlas Van Line and Heat 1A. There is a report out right now that Miss Budweiser jumped the gun along with Miss Madison, and this would place Atlas Van Line second and Miss Budweiser third in this race, if this is true. I'll try to give you the report in a few minutes. Here's the official results. Eagle Electric first, Miss Budweiser second, and Atlas Van Line third. So apparently, Atlas Van Line also jumped the line, but did not take an extra lap. So as a result, Miss Budweiser took the extra lap and was awarded second place. So this gives her 300 points, and the Atlas Van Line got 225 points, and Eagle Electric 400. 1B. Two boats out in the water. The new Miss Smirnoff and also Watercade and Seaver's Mist. They're both out in the water, starting their engines now. They're trying to get them started. There's Notre Dame starting out. First one to get its engine started in Heat 1B. There's Watercade getting Seaver's Mist up. She conked out again. He'll have to try to start her again. To be having some trouble with Smirnoff, though. She doesn't want to start. This is a new boat racing, Tom, called My Cupie. It's just starting out in Heat 1B. My Cupie. That roar was the new Miss Smirnoff. And here comes another boat, a new boat, called Fascination. It's an orange boat trimmed in white. Fascination. Those are the 5 boats in Heat 1B. The boats are out on the course now, warming up. That was Walter Cade and Savar Smith just went by. Here comes Notre Dame. Right in close to us. Just warming up. Just went off. 1 minute to race time. They're all in the backstretch opposite the yacht club, coming around towards the Roostertail turn. They'll jockey in the Roostertail turn to get position for the run at the starting line. 20 seconds to go. Here they come. They're coming around. They're jockeying. They're slowing down. They're a little ahead of themselves. Here they come down the stretch. They're gunning it. Here they go. It's a good start. They weren't at maximum speed though. They had to slow down too much before they hit the starting line. Although they were close going across. I'll have to wait till I see them down the Belle Isle turn to find out who's in the lead. Notre Dame is taking the lead on the first turn down by the Belle Isle Bridge. I'll try to pick up the second boat in just a second. Miss Smirnoff is coming on the inside. Looks as though she may take Notre Dame. They're just coming into the backstretch. She's coming on the inside. Good Roostertail, and it looks as though she may take Notre Dame. Hold on. It's a neck-and-neck battle. Smirnoff just passed Notre Dame in the backstretch opposite the yacht club, right directly across from me. It's Smirnoff in the lead. Notre Dame on the outside of her. It's a 2-boat race. It's looking good. It's a 2-boat race. Here they come on the tail turn. All right, Smirnoff first. Notre Dame second, my Cupid third. Fascination fourth. And we must have one boat dead in the water, somewhere down around the Belle Isle Bridge. Walter Cade, Savar Smith must be dead down by the Belle Isle Bridge. She must have got washed out when they went into that first turn. The boats are in the backstretch on the second lap. With Miss Smirnoff still in front, with Notre Dame second, My Cupid third, and Fascination fourth. There are only 4 boats in the race. Savar Smith went dead down by the Belle Isle turn. Smirnoff coming around the Roostertail turn. This is that new boat, that new design boat. Got a pretty good lead now. Notre Dame, here's Notre Dame. And My Cupid picking up on Notre Dame. Fascination coming around the Roostertail turn, making a nice turn, although she's not running too fast. She's bouncing pretty hard. All right, here's Fascination. Smirnoff really increasing its lead now, coming on the back stretch on its third lap, and really throwing up a Roostertail. She's really running well. Good acceleration. That boat is really loud, though. We can hear it all the way in the back stretch. She's coming around the Roostertail turn. Seems to be riding well. Taking a turn wide, though. A little wide. Here she comes. Coming right at us now. Smirnoff. I'd say she's got about a quarter of a lap lead now on Notre Dame. And My Cupid's giving Notre Dame a battle for second. Smirnoff coming out of the Belle Isle turn into the backstretch now. She's still holding her, maybe 1/6 of a lap lead. looks as though she's got this race won. She's got about a quarter of a lap lead and running very easily past the yacht club, right opposite us now. Coming down towards the Roostertail turn. This will be the last turn. She should get the checkered flag on this lap. Here she comes around the Roostertail turn now. She's coming around. Here we go. Right past us. Miss Smirnoff gets the checkered flag. All right, now here's a race for second. It's a good one. It's a good one. My Cupie's on the inside. Slowing down now. I don't know why. Notre Dame. That was a good race. Notre Dame got second, though. My Cupie third. I thought he might take her on that Roostertail on the inside, on the Roostertail turn, but it didn't get it. Notre Dame had too much under the hood. Here comes Fascination. Last close in the race. Fascination took fourth. So, it's Smirnoff first, Notre Dame second, My Cupie third, and Fascination fourth. Heat 1C, which is about to start in about 5 minutes, should be one of the better heats of the day. The lineup for Heat 1C will consist of the Bardol, Miss Gypsy, Miss US, the Roostertail, and Savars Probe. Those 5 boats are scheduled to run in Heat 1C. As soon as the heat gets going, in which it should be in about 5 minutes, I'll bring you in when they start their boats. I'm down at the pits now. That's Roostertail taking off. Jerry Shaniff, driver, just starting off, going out of the pits. Miss US is in the water. There goes My Gypsy out. Just starting out of the pits. Muncie's just putting on his helmet. Getting ready to climb into Miss US. Savers Probe, just starting engine now. Kind of smoking. There she goes. Savers Probe. Here comes Bardol. Bardol, Billy Schumacher driving. Just taking off out of the pits. Miss US last boat in the pits. Muncie standing up on the seat, looking at his watch. Muncie just sitting down in the cockpit now. Going to start his engines right now. I think Muncie is the sentimental favorite to win today, although Eagle Electric and Bardol are going to be pretty tough to beat. There he goes. Here's Miss US just warming up. 3 minutes to race time. Miss US seems to be running very nicely. Going down a backstretch. Nice Roostertail coming around the Roostertail turn now. Race time. 2 minutes to race time. 45 seconds. 45 seconds to race time. They're in the backstretch opposite the Detroit Yacht Club. They're going down into the Roostertail turn, jockeying, going to start to jockey for positions down in the Roostertail turn. Here they come for the start. US is a little too far out in front. She's slowing down a little bit. There goes Roostertail. My Gypsy. Bardol. I'll have to pick him up when they get down to the Belle Isle. Bardol took the lead. Bardol took the lead away from Roostertail. Yeah, Bardol, I can see the boat down in the Belle Isle turn. It had just passed Roostertail, although they're giving them a battle. by 6 boat lengths now. Bardol's pouring it on. He's opening up his lead now. Coming by the yacht club. Coming by the yacht club. Bardol in the lead. In the lead. Roostertail second. So My Gypsy is in second. U.S. third. Pretty good race. Pretty good race. Bardol's in the lead. Come here, Rob. Here you go. My Gypsy's in second. Miss U.S. third. Roostertail fourth. Going by now. And Sagar Pope. That's the order for the first lap. Bardol's still out in front down in the Belle Isle turn. A good race for second between Gypsy and Miss U.S. Gypsy is still in the lead, coming on the inside. He's forcing Muncie to the outside in the Belle Isle turn. Bardol pouring it on again in the backstretch and lengthening his lead out again. Boat is running beautiful, setting her up on top of the water with a high rooster tail. My Gypsy seems to be running very nicely, although Bardol has increased his lead to maybe an eighth of a lap. There's Bardol. Now here's My Gypsy. Here's My Gypsy. And Miss U.S. Roostertail is a quarter of a lap behind Miss U.S. in fourth place, and Savar's Probe making a little race of it here between Savar's Probe and Roostertail for the fourth position. Bardol coming out of the second Belle Isle turn, heading into the backstretch, has increased his lead again, so that he is roughly a quarter of a lap ahead of My Gypsy and Miss U.S. He seems to be running very, very smoothly. Running easily. Now, here comes the race. Miss U.S. has taken second away from My Gypsy. Muncie's pouring it on in the backstretch. Bardol just went by, and he's almost a half a lap ahead of Miss U.S. Now, what happened to My Gypsy? I'm trying to find out what happened to My Gypsy. Just a minute. I can't see My Gypsy. My Gypsy must have gone dead in the water up on the Belle Isle turn, although I can't see it. Water. My Gypsy said in the water just after it came out of the second Belle Isle turn when it headed into the straightaway. Here's Roostertail, followed by Savar's Probe. Billy Schumacher driving a beautiful race. Of course, he's got a good boat. His engines are running well. He's in the backstretch again on his fourth lap. And, I say a good quarter of a lap lead over Miss U.S. in second place. Really not much of a race at this point. Unless she conks out or slows down quite a bit, it looks as though Bardol will take this race without too much trouble. Here it comes around the Roostertail, right at us. Here we go. About a quarter, a good quarter. Maybe three-eighths lap lead now over Miss U.S. U.S. engine sounds a little rough, Tom. I don't know. Although he seems to be running pretty fast. She seems to be not as smooth running as Bardol is running. Now, they're on their last lap. Race for third place now between Roostertail and Savar's Probe on the backstretch right opposite the yacht club. They're coming into the Roostertail turn. I would say, maybe 15 boat lengths between them. Coming around. Jerry in Roostertail, and did pick up some ground there. Bardol's still way out in the front, way out in front, almost a half, not quite a half a lap lead. Coming around the Roostertail for the last time, and should get the checkered flag. The checkered flag, Bardol, the winner of Heat 1C. Here comes Miss U.S. around Roostertail turn, taking second in this race. Miss U.S. Bill Muncie driving, takes second, gets the checkered flag. About a 100-yard lead, Roostertail has over Savers Probe in the back stretch. Coming around the Roostertail turn now. Savers Probe, I think, will try to take him on the inside on this turn. Now he's picking up on Roostertail, making a run for it at the finish. Roostertail took third and Savior Probe's fourth. The only other boat, My Gypsy, went dead in the water and did not finish. The tears are streaming down Karen's face because her boat, Gypsy, went dead in the water. She's sitting down, very sad look on her face. Heat 2A, Tom. Roostertail just coming out on the course. Here comes Miss Madison out on the course for Heat 2A. The fourth boat out for this heat. Yep. My Cupid. And here comes Fascination, the fifth boat in this heat, 2A, who just kind of conked out here right in front of us, just trying to get it started. All five boats are running now. Let's see how much to race time. Got about 4 minutes to race time. About 2 minutes to race time. There's the 1 minute gun, 1 minute to race time. Heat 2A. Madison is way down the course, Tom. I don't see how she'll possibly make it back. She's way down the course by, not even up to the yacht club yet. All the boats seem to be way in the back. They seem to be very late. There's only 30 seconds left, and they're not even in the turn yet. Now they're in three boats in the Roostertail. Bardol's car, Miss Madison in the lead, but's going to have to slow down. Here's Roostertail. That was a very poor start, Tom. Boats are scattered all over the course, really. Very poor start. And I don't know if anybody jumped the gun or not. It's hard to tell. Roostertail went dead in the water. That's right after it passed the starting line. I can't see. People are standing up all over. I try to get a better vantage point. Miss Madison spun in the Belle turn, but O'Halloran got it straightened out. She's back in the running. Bardol got the lead. It's coming down the backstretch. In front of the yacht club right now. Roostertail probably will have a fairly easy time of it. No one else is even close to him. Fascination is the second boat, about an eighth of a lap behind him. There's Bardol finishing lap one. Here's a race. My Cupid. Fascination. My Cupid took him on the turn. My Cupid's in second. Fascination third. Miss Madison fourth. backstretch. He's still on his first lap. He's in front of the yacht club right now, trying to make up time. He'll probably just try to finish and get his points for fifth spot. That's about all. He's more than a half a lap behind now already, and this is only the first lap. Bardall now coming out of the second Belle Isle turn, coming past the boat club, heading up towards the yacht club, coming down the straightaway in the back stretch. About a quarter of a lap lead over the second boat. Pouring it on, boat's running well, nice and smooth. Mike Hupie's still in second place. It looks like Fascination in third. I can't see him, he's in the wash of Mike Hupie. Here's Bardall. Bardall just finishing second lap. Well in the lead. Hupie and Fascination having a good battle for second. They're just coming around the Roostertail curve. Miss Madison is in there now. Coming in. Miss Madison's in third. Miss Hupie, Mike Hupie in second. Madison may try to take her on the straightaway. There's Fascination in fourth. Here's Jerry Shanitz and Roostertail. Bardall's already on the backstretch, coming down past the yacht club, just opposite us. Coming down the straightaway, increasing its lead, is way out in front now. I don't even think he could see the other boat. Way out in front, running well. Comes Bardall on Roostertail turn. And just covered her ears as Bardall went around. There's a good race for second spot. Madison and Mike Hupie. They're coming around a Roostertail curve. Mike Hupie on the inside. Madison going wide. They're both going very well. Madison's in the lead. Madison took over the lead just coming out of the Roostertail turn. Mike Hupie now in third. All right, here comes Fascination around the Roostertail curve. Going into their fourth lap now. They're all in their fourth lap, except Roostertail, who's in the backstretch on the other side of the course yet. Miss Bardall is just coming into the straightaway, and Roostertail's just coming out of the straightaway on the back stretch in front of the yacht club, so you can see how far behind Roostertail is. They're about a straightaway apart. Here's Roostertail. Billy Schumacher coming around the Roostertail turn, going to get the green flag for his last lap. Here he comes, coming right at us, bouncing around. Here he is. Starting his last lap. He shouldn't have any problem. All he has to do is finish now. He's got the race. Miss Madison is coming around the Roostertail curve in second place now. Pretty good lead on Mike Hupie. There she is. Here comes Mike Hupie now. Going to try and pick up on her on the straightaway. Mike Hupie in third spot. Here comes Fascination in fourth spot. Coming around Roostertail turn. Going down the stretch. Starting in. Here he is. There's Jerry Shanitz and Roostertail. He's in fifth spot. He's coming around Roostertail turn now. Bardall's not very far behind him, really. Bardall's coming in. He's almost a full lap ahead. There's Roostertail. Okay, here's Bardall coming around the turn. He's coming up to take the checkered flag at the starting stand. Here we go. Here he is. Bardall gets a checkered flag, winner of Heat 2A. So that gives him 800 points. There's Miss Madison coming around the Roostertail curve, right at us now. Bouncing around a little bit. Coming in for a second spot, Miss Madison. Madison second, Heat 2A. Here comes Mike Hupie, third, Heat 2A. Roostertail, but contact. There he goes to the finish line for the 5th spot. A tough break for Fascination. Now here's the official finish. Bardo first, Miss Madison second, My Cupie third, Roostertail fourth, and Fascination fifth in Heat 2A. That's Smirnoff now. That was Smirnoff just coming out of the pits, just going by us. There goes the Notre Dame going out. My Gypsy started. All right, 3 boats. 3 boats so far out on the course. Okay. Seabears missed. Waller Cade just starting it did not finish in the first heat. It washed out on the first turn of the Belle Isle turn. Jeff just came back from the pits and said Miss US got on fire. They got the fire out, but I don't know if it'll run or not. 2 minutes till race time. There goes the 1 minute gun. I saw the 2 minutes up there, the 1 minute gun. The three of the boats are on the back stretch now. All 4 over there now. Yeah, I see the other one behind the wash. They're coming down the back stretch past the Detroit Yacht Club. About 40 seconds to go till gun time. They're going down the Roostertail curve for the jockeying down there. They're jockeying. My Gypsy, Notre Dame, right opposite one another. Smirnoff. My Gypsy. So Smirnoff and My Gypsy got the lead. Got the lead, I'm not sure. Gypsy and Smirnoff jumped the gun, I guess. That's what they say.
I was still thinking just a second. I'll make sure that before we announce it. It will be an extra lap now.
Still Gypsy and Smirnoff.
That'll mean that if Gypsy and Smirnoff jump the gun, they'll have to take an extra lap. So that would put one of the other boats in front on this race. Let me see what's doing in the backstretch. It's a good race in the backstretch. My Gypsy on the outside. On the outside. My Smirnoff is cutting inside on the Roostertail curve. Smirnoff is going to take him on this turn. Smirnoff has got the lead. Got the lead. Smirnoff got the lead from Miss Gypsy, but don't forget now, these 2 boats have to do 1 extra lap. They jumped the gun. So really, Notre Dame coming around now is in first place. Notre Dame in first place. Apparently Waller Cade's boat died in the water again. This is the second time, the 2 heats that he's been in, he's conked out both heats. There's a good race in the Belle Isle turn. They're both neck and neck, right alongside of one another, coming out of the second turn in the Belle Isle, down by the Belle Isle Bridge. Now this is the race between Gypsy and Smirnoff. Both of them, of course, have to put in another lap. But they sure are putting up a good race over there. They're coming down the straightaway. Both good Roostertails. Gypsy's in the lead now. Gypsy in the lead by, 25 yards. But Gypsy goes to the outside unless she can cut the inside on this turn. They're coming into the turn. Smirnoff again cutting the inside of Gypsy. Miss Gypsy in the lead. Gypsy in the lead over Smirnoff by about 3 boat lengths. 3 boat lengths. Of course, Notre Dame is the one. Notre Dame is the one that's in first place, and it's coming around the turn right now. She's the only boat left running on this lap, and she's got the race easy. My Gypsy has increased her lead. I can see them down by the Belle Isle Bridge. My Gypsy's still in the lead, I'd say maybe 50 yards. Smirnoff cutting to the inside on the second Belle Isle turn. I'll put the glasses on him. My Gypsy, Tommy Fultz driving. He's got a pretty good lead. Smirnoff to the outside of My Gypsy now. Gypsy's got the inside of the course. Smirnoff, maybe 100 yards behind now. My Gypsy's increasing the lead. There she goes. Smirnoff just behind in second place, about 100 yards behind My Gypsy. There's still a lap behind Notre Dame, though. Here comes Notre Dame. Notre Dame finishing her third lap. My Gypsy now in the backstretch. In front of the boat club. Passing the boat club, coming up the backstretch. It's increased her lead to maybe 200 yards over Smirnoff. Running well. The Gypsy's running real well. Too bad she conked out in that first heat. Plenty of speed and riding well. My Gypsy coming around Roostertail turn, taking it very nicely. Cutting it nice, coming in very nice. Here it is, My Gypsy. Riding the water very well. Here's Smirnoff. This is a real loud sounding entrance in this boat. When she goes by, boy, you really close your ears. Here it is, Smirnoff. Comes Notre Dame out of the backstretch, down around a Roostertail turn, coming right at us now. Still in first place. Notre Dame's on its last lap. Here comes My Gypsy, coming right around at us in a Roostertail turn, out of it, going by it. It's too bad they jumped the gun. My Gypsy's running real nice. Too bad. Here comes Smirnoff. Notre Dame rounding Roostertail turn, coming in for the checkered flag. and officially the winner of Heat 2B. 400 points. Here comes My Gypsy right opposite the yacht club, slowing down for the Roostertail turn. Which means she will get second place, and Smirnoff will get third. Now, here she comes, My Gypsy. Smirnoff in a backstretch now. They're just taking it easy. All they want to do is finish, pick up 225 points for third place. Smirnoff won its first heat, which would give it 400, and 225 for this heat will give it 625 points, which should put it in the final heat. Here comes Smirnoff now to finish its last lap. Smirnoff gets the checkered flag. So the official finish is Notre Dame first, My Gypsy second, and Smirnoff third in Heat 2B. That's Atlas Van Lines just coming out of the pits for Heat 2C. Here's Savars Pro. Club from Lake Tahoe. Miss Budweiser, the other boat in this race, has not come out on the course yet. Budweiser not out on the course. All 5 boats are out and running. Savers Pro. Saw warming up. Almost 2 minutes to race time. Almost time for the 1 minute gun. About a minute and a half left for the race. 1 minute gun just went off. Most of the boats are in the back stretch. They'll be coming down to the Roostertail to jockey a little bit. Three boats are in a Roostertail now. Eagle Electric and Budweiser now coming into the Roostertail. They're jockeying. 15 seconds to go. 12. There wasn't too good of a start either. They were kind of spread out a little bit. Huh? Eagle Electric coming out of the first turn in the lead. Boats. I see only 4 boats, Tom. Somebody must have washed out. Budweiser making a run again at Eagle Electric. It's coming in a wash, but Eagle Electric's pouring it on. Electric still in the lead. Eagle Electric still in the lead. Budweiser coming up strong now. They're coming into the Roostertail turn. Eagle's still in front. Eagle's still in front. Budweiser coming up, cutting on the outside of Okay, at the end of the first lap, Eagle Electric first, Budweiser second, Harris Club third, Atlas Line fourth, and Seafarers Probe fifth. Budweiser coming up, trying to take Eagle on the turn down by the Belle Isle Bridge. I'll put the glasses on, see how they're doing. Eagle still out in front, a little bigger lead than he had before. Eagle Electric still on top. Budweiser trying to close it up. It's on the outside of Eagle. They're down by the Boat Club. They're coming up. He's trying to pick up on Eagle Electric, but Eagle Electric, Warner Gardner driving, still holding his lead pretty well. About 50-yard lead. Budweiser trying to come up on the turn. Now he's going to try and take the turn on the inside, I think. Yep, Budweiser's going to try to take it on the inside. On the inside. He's got him. He's got him. Eagle Electric washed out a little bit. Harris Club is in second. Eagle Electric now going again. Atlas Van Line fourth. Going down the straightaway past the starting stand. Budweiser's now in first. I can't tell if it's Eagle Electric or if it's Harris Club in second. That was Seafarers Probe, the last boat, finishing the second lap. I'll try to catch it to come out of the Belle Isle turn. Budweiser's in first, Harris Club is in second, and Eagle Electric in third. Atlas Line fourth, and Seafarers Probe fifth. They're down around the Belle Isle turn, just starting into the backstretch. This Budweiser got herself a nice lead now, just coming down off the backstretch into the Roostertail turn. In second spot, Eagle Electric. Something happened to Harris Club. Something happened to Harris Club down in the Belle Isle turn. Must have calmed down. Atlas Van Line, now in third position. Seafarers Probe in fourth. Bill Stewart driving Budweiser still has a lead. Now he's coming into the backstretch. Still got a pretty good lead over Warner Gardner and Eagle Electric. Now got himself a lead, I'd say 400 yards. Running along very well. Right opposite me now in front of the Yacht Club. Slowing down for the Roostertail turn. And Atlas Van Lines is making a run at Eagle Electric in a battle for second now. Atlas Van Line making a nice run. It's closed up on Eagle Electric for second. They're coming around the Roostertail turn. Warner Gardner going very wide now, very wide. Atlas. Eagle Electric still in second, Atlas in third, although I thought maybe Atlas might be able to cut in the inside, but he couldn't. Couldn't hold it in there. So it's Budweiser in first, Eagle Electric in second, Atlas Van Line third, Savers Probe fourth, and Harris Club washed out down in the Belle Isle turn. Miss Budweiser now lengthened their lead to, I'd say half a mile maybe. And looks as though she'll finish very easily. Eagle Electric still second. Atlas Van Line giving her a pretty good battle for second though. Here comes Miss Budweiser. One more lap. Atlas Van Lines is really closed up on Eagle Electric and giving her a good battle. But Eagle's still holding it in the turn. They're coming out. Here they are. Eagle Electric's only got about an 80-yard lead on Atlas Van Lines, which isn't very much. Was that the finish? No. Oh, was it? I'm sorry, I must have missed a lap. Somebody told me that was the finish. The crowd is so big here, I can't see the bars and I can't see the flags, so I'm kind of lost. But Miss Budweiser finished first, Eagle Electric second, Atlas Van Lines third, and Savers Probe fourth in Heat 2C. Now they'll have to, the 5 high point boats. 5 high point boats will get chosen for the final heat, and then the rest of the boats will be running in the Horace Dodge Memorial Trophy race. Roostertail first boat out for the Horace Dodge Memorial race, the consolation race here at the Gold Cup.
Hey, come on, Alice.
Here comes my Cupie. That's okay. She's all right. I'll stand up when I'm ready. There goes Roostertail by. They're just all warming up. Tom, we got a real good close-up here of which one is this? Atlas Van Lines. It's coming in real close. He couldn't get it started, and he's very close to the breakwater, and he doesn't want to hit his boat, have his boat hit the breakwater. So it's sitting right here in front of us now. We're afraid it's going to hit the breakwater and do something. Savers Probe coming out now. Hasn't started its engines. It's floating out in front of us here. See if she'll get her started. You can hear it if it starts. Madison's having a little trouble getting started too. It's in close to the breakwater. They're all having problems getting started in this race. She's not too close. There's no danger. A boat just went down the line to help Atlas get started and keep her from hitting the breakwater. Miss Madison roaring off. She got started finally. Looks as though we only got 3 starters in this Horace Dodge Trophy race. Madison, Savers Probe, and Roostertail look to be the only 3 starters that we're going to have for this race. They're jockeying around down now in the Roostertail turn. They're the only 3 that got started in time, Tom. So, no, there are 4, I'm sorry. My Cupie, Roostertail, Sabres, Probe, and Madison. Roostertail crossed the line first, but we don't know. Now, Roostertail, I guess, is still out in front. Mike Hupy in second. And then Miss Madison. Sabres Probe, I understand, crossed the starting line too soon and will have to take an extra lap. So she's in fourth place right now. There they are, down by the Belle Isle Bridge. They're coming out of the second turn. They're coming up now. Roostertail still leading, Jerry Shaneth in first place. Mike Hupy in second. Miss Madison third. Sabres Probe fourth. Horse Dodge Memorial Race. That's Roostertail. Mike Hupy second. Madison third. And Sabres Probe fourth. That was Davey cheering for Roostertail. Roostertail still in first, Mike Hupy second, get Madison third, and Sabres Probe fourth. These aren't too high in this particular race. The final heat should be a good heat, though. Roostertail and Mike Hupy are now in the back stretch. Mike Hupy still holding, about 200 yards. Roostertail's got about a 200-yard lead on Mike Hupy. Roostertail, Shaneth's running a pretty good race right at the moment. Here he comes around Roostertail turn. Mike Hupy's going to try to pick up some ground on the inside if he can. Mike Hupy in second. Madison third, Sabres Probe fourth. Roostertail is coming up the backstretch again. Still holding, I'd say a couple hundred yards lead now on Mike Hupy. Mike Hupy running very well, though. Putting up a pretty good Roostertail at the moment. It's Madison third and Sabres Probe still fourth. Roostertail and Mike Hupy. Madison and Sabres Probe. Sabres Probe's actually in third place, but with an extra lap to go in the point standings, it'll be fourth. There's Madison in third place in this race. Looks as though but Roostertail's still got about a 150-yard lead. Hupy's going to probably try to pick up some on this turn because Roostertail looks like it's going to go pretty wide. Shane is driving very well, though. There he is. One more lap to go. Official finish of the Horace Dodge Memorial Race, won by Jerry Shaneth driving Roostertail. Second, my Cupie. Third, Miss Madison, and fourth, Savers Pro. Time, I don't imagine, is too fast. Looks as though the boats are starting to come out for the final heat. Here comes Bardall out. Eagle Electric is out. Notre Dame is out. Here comes another one. Smirnoff. Smirnoff is up and out. All right, now here's the lineup for the final heat. With 800 points, Bardall. 700 points, Eagle Electric. 700 points, Miss Budweiser. 700 points, Notre Dame. And Smirnoff with 625 points. Now, it was announced that if Bardall, Miss Budweiser, beats the Bardall, it will be the winner of the Gold Cup, because she has a 14-second lead in the overall time between the two elimination races, which means that the Bardall will have to beat Budweiser in order to win the Gold Cup. Now, Eagle Electric also has 700 points, but her time is slower than the Bardall, which means she could beat the Bardall, but would have to beat her by at least, I think, 14 seconds. There's the Budweiser going by now. So all the boats are out on the course now, and we're waiting for the start. 5 minutes to race time. 5-minute gun just went off. Now, the races have, the starts at the races that have been pretty poor. So, you know how important a start is. They've been all over the course. They haven't been coming up abreast, as you and I have both seen them do here. They've been coming in. Some have been coming too late. Some have been coming too soon. They've had to slow down. And all in all, the starts have been poor. That's Smirnoff going by. Boy, that's a loud boat. That's a Budweiser. 2 minutes to race time. 1 minute gun. All the boats now coming down the backstretch. Notre Dame in the lead. Bardall in second on the backstretch. Eagle Electric coming up. They're all jockeying now for the start. The Budweiser and Smirnoff. Now they're down by the Roostertail, jockeying. They got 17, 16, 15, 14, 10. Here they come. Like Eagle might have jumped the gun, but we're not sure. I can't hear. It's so noisy here. Bardall just passed Eagle Electric and it's got the lead down by the Belle Isle. Turn. Budweiser is now coming up on the outside of Bardall. Bill Sterrett is making a run at it. Bill Sterrett making a run at him. Miss Bud is now in the lead. Miss Bud in the lead. Budweiser in the lead. Over. Eagle Electric second. Bardall is third. Notre Dame fourth. Here it comes. At the end of the first lap, Budweiser in first, Eagle Electric second, Bardall third. Who's in fourth? Notre Dame in fourth, and Smirnoff is in fifth. Eagle Electric and Budweiser battling in the second turn at the Belle Isle Bridge. They're neck and neck. It's a beautiful race. Budweiser's still in the lead. Budweiser's still in the lead. Eagle coming on the outside. Budweiser's running away now. Running away. Budweiser's running away from on the back stretch. Oh my God! Oh my God! Eagle Electric just flipped, Tom. I had the glasses on them. They just flipped. All right, here comes Budweiser. I'll try to get as much information as I can. I can't see the driver. The boat blew apart. They're stopping. Smirnoff. Colonel Gardner, we don't know. I can't see anything yet. Yeah, there's a boat. There's a yacht between me and the boat, the Eagle Electric. It happened right in front of the yacht club now, and I still can't see anything yet. There hasn't been a boat got to him yet. At least I can't see.
Another boat stopped. Notre Dame stopped.
The bottom of the boat is up. We can see the boat floating upside down. But we don't know. The boat broke apart. The sponson broke right off of it, so I don't know.
Hey, swimming behind it. Is that him swimming behind it? No, in front of it. He's swimming in front of the light. See where the helicopter's at.
It's too bad, Tom. It was a beautiful race. It's too bad this accident had to happen. Budweiser, it was a two-man race at that moment. Now the helicopter, we think have them, but we're not sure as yet. I have not seen it. The door of the helicopter is on the opposite side to me, and I can't see what's happening on the other side of the Coast Guard helicopter. Now, they got him apparently because they're taking off now and flying off. So apparently they have him inside. I got the glasses on the helicopter, but I can't see whether or not he's inside. The boat is sinking now. It's sinking by the stern. By the stern, the bow is sticking out of the water. They've got a boat right next to it. There's a couple of divers in the water. They're going to try and hook on the boat so it does not sink. There's about 6 feet of the bow out of the water.
Hey, here's the guy. He's 52.
Yeah.
Warner Gardner.
Colonel Warner Gardner, Tom, you've seen him race here many times. You've probably given him the flag many times here. 52 years old. We just hope that really there's nothing seriously that's happened to him. The boat really flipped on its side, Tom. It didn't dive. It didn't go end over end. It flipped on its side and broke up. So we don't know what's going to happen here at the race. There's been no announcement whatsoever, so I'll come back to you in a minute. Jim just came back and said that they saw them take Warner Gardner out of the helicopter, put him in an ambulance, and they were rushing him over to the hospital. So as soon as we hear anything further as to whether or not the race has been discontinued or what's going to happen, I'll give you further word.
He's suffered extreme head injuries, severe head injuries. He is in deep shock. He is at Detroit Receiving Hospital, and we will keep you posted as to his condition just as soon as we receive any word from the hospital. The initial cause of the accident, of course, was the boat just became light in the front end, walked from one spot into another, began to turn a sort of a barrel roll, and then just turned end over end as you saw right here. Warner was taken to the hospital by ambulance. The Chief Medical Officer of the Unlimited Commission, Dr. Sinclair Finch, says he has suffered severe head injuries, is in deep shock, and his condition is guarded. We will restart the final heat at 6:15. Restart the final heat at 6:15. Al?
Well, Tom, you heard the official report came over the PA system here. Doesn't sound too good. Unconscious, bleeding from the nose, head injuries. Here's some more. Here's another report.
Budweiser going into the pit just about sank also, and we understand is in no condition to continue with this event. And Atlas Van Lines has been nominated to take her place in the finals, which has now been set for 6:25.
Bardo won it?
Another report, I don't know whether you got that or not, Tom, but Budweiser practically sank when it got to the pits. It must have hit something out on the course, maybe a piece of the boat or something, and just made it to the pits before she was sinking. And it's out of the race, and Atlas Van Lines has been nominated to take its place in the final heat, which isn't going to start for another half hour. Tom, I'm going to put in a new cartridge. I'm almost finished with this one. Frankly, I don't see why they even bother running this last race. Bardo's going to run. Budweiser's out. Eagle Electric's out. Those are really the only two boats that could give them any competition. Atlas Van Lines, as I told you just a second ago, was substituted for Budweiser. But really, this final heat really is just going to be a matter of Bardo going around the course. That's about it. Okay, so change to the next cartridge.
All right, it looks like the Bardo is about to go out on the course. I'm sorry, I had to do that. Well, that was fun to listen to. Hope you enjoyed it. You know, I was never able to attend a race where all the boats, or at least majority of the boats, were piston powered. I was born in 1984, and by the first time I can remember being at the races, it was the early 90s, and it was pretty much turbine boats with maybe one or two piston powered boats. So, gosh, I couldn't imagine what the impact was like seeing all 6 or 7 boats on the water, full RPM, being all piston powered boats. That would have been incredibly loud. I just couldn't imagine how loud that would be with 6 boats abreast like that. But you got kind of got a taste of that in this audio recording. There were several times where the announcer was yelling or had to stop talking completely because it was so loud. Kind of cool in that aspect. Well, Colonel Gardner, he was the last driver to die in the Unlimited in Detroit, Michigan. But unfortunately, he wasn't the last person to die behind the wheel of a hydroplane. Many more perished. But thankfully for the sport and racers and fans, Jeff Ness and Bernie Little brought the enclosed capsule in 1985. And because of their efforts, they were able to save a lot of lives. They really helped push the sport into the next generation and get safer form of racing out there for hydroplanes. I think one day I'm going to have to do an episode on that. Talk more about the Bubble Bud, 1985 Bubble Bud, and how actually important for the sport that boat was. I know a lot of people don't give it the credit it deserves, but it's probably one of the most important hydroplanes in the history of hydroplane racing. You think about a lot of important ones over the years, the slow motion 4 and 5, of course, and then you move forward the next couple decades. Probably the Winged Wonder kind of ushered into the new legacy of designs, right? With the pickle fork, the full wing in the back. And then you think maybe about the 80 pan pack, bringing in the turbines and winning the first race for turbines. and then it has to be the Bubble Bud. So we're going to talk more about that in a future episode. That's one of my favorite hydroplanes, so that might be a longer episode, or maybe we'll do a 2 or 3 part one on that one. Well, I hope you've enjoyed our episode. Make sure you come back next week to listen to our next episode. We release new episodes every Tuesday at 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button on your podcast player, as well as rate and review your experience. For more updates on Hydro News, check us out on social media. We're on the major players, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Roostertail Talk is also online with our website, www.roostertailtalk.com. On the website, you can sign up for an email subscription list to get notifications on upcoming episodes, Hydro News, podcast updates, and much, much more. Finally, this is a free podcast to all of our listeners. And if you're really enjoying your experience and want to help us to continue to grow and expand, please donate. You can find a link to donate through PayPal on our website through the support tab. So until next time, I hope to see you at the races.